So let's talk about where are you going, where have you been? This story is from Joyce Carol Oates, who you have already read. She also wrote Where Are You, which was one of your flash pieces in your first week. This story is a fictionalized version, or was inspired by a real set of serial murders in Tucson, Arizona that happened in the 60s. The serial killer's name was Charles Schmidt, and he murdered 3 teenage girls by dressing up as a teenager, even though he was a grown man. And his murders were profiled in Life magazine. And Joyce Carol Oates famously was reading the article and became inspired to write about them, to write about this new danger in the world. And remember, because of our cultural shift that's happening right now, there are new dangers out there in the world that people are just starting to recognize, which is not to say they didn't exist before, but they're certainly changing in what they exist as now. So that is something that the story explores. The story also explores the wants of teenage girls, or just teenagers in general, and the want to be an adult in ways that feel adult, and the realization of what makes a real adult is something to look at in this story. You also have a very interesting antagonist in the case of Arnold Friend. You want to pay close attention to his characterization and what suggestion, indirect and direct, we get about him as a character. You also want to think about Connie's relationship with her family, Connie's relationship with the expectations put on her, as a teenager during this period, and how she is rebelling against those things, as well as what is her epiphany. What does she realize about the world that she did not know when the story started? These are the things that you're looking at within the story. I look forward to hearing your thoughts.